Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mud Runner, Snowrunner. We're in the mud, working our way towards the service spare parts to get some parts for this bridge. You sided with the enemy and bought a Ford. Ford makes good trucks. I think they all make decent trucks as long as they stay away from this, like their stupid fuel saving measures. No offense, but they seem to ruin the trucks. Like there's a guy that I watch, he's always talking about what trucks to buy and what trucks to not buy. And he's always like, pretty much anything before 2000 or 2005 or whatever. Like any truck that has a motor that doesn't have like the active fuel, whatever on it, like that, then you'll have a good motor and it's not going to, have problems and you're not going to have things shutting off on you and braking. He's like, but if you get trucks that have the fuel management systems in them from any of the companies, they're all junk. Usually it's like 2015 and earlier or whatever. He's like, just if it's newer than that, don't get it.
Well, that's why I spent $100 and bought a active cylinder management delete for my Pilot.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to find something. Like I said, I still believe strongly that we're going to find something else, not electric, that's going to solve the problem or solve many of the problems. I don't think electric's the fix, but just like CFLs weren't the fix for the light bulbs, I'm pretty positive. 450. Oh my God, that is a monster. We were behind a 250 tonight at the drive-thru, and I'm like, that thing it's huge. Yeah, they don't like doing it. Isn't what a tank, the 450. Yeah, did it come with tracks? What kind of treads did it come with? Rubber or metal? The F-150 Lightning. That's pretty cool. That is a big truck. The 650s are just... Well, you're getting into, like, this size truck at that point. Well, not quite, but close, All right, I think we're going to go out and back. The bridge should be right over here. Yeah, right there. 650s are just... I mean, obviously, the 750s in this game. You're looking at what... Those are the trucks that they use for, like, the electric company or, cement contractors. They use those as their... tool trucks and stuff like that. They're just get an F-35. I'd rather have an F-22, but we seem to have canceled those.
What do you need from me, Javius? What mission is it?
It is more parts.
More parts.
It's
more
under
parts.
The
Okay.
oil company one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the electric cars are super fast. And they are good for... They have a cool... Now, one thing I saw that was cool is they're kind of doing a hybrid.
Do you need to get all four, or just need to get two?
You just need to get two. I've already got two on my truck. And a 2-slot bed will do it.
I think they were super expensive, and the military wanted something that was less expensive and was a joint fighter that would work with all the branches. I think the reasoning why they canceled the F-22. It was too expensive. They wanted something that would work with all branches. So they're like,
it was too expensive, so they went to the F-35.
Right. Which is just as expensive and doesn't work as well. Right, but the F-22 was not carrier bound, right? Now, hang on, I'm going to start that big mission, so hang on. Is it recover? Yeah. Hello, F-35. What are you going to say, Javius?
And when was the last time that there was ever an aircraft produced that all branches of the service could use it effectively?
Right. This is the first time it's supposed. Oh wait, this is a garage here. Oh.
Yeah, you unlocked it.
I did. I wanted to go to the other garage, but that's okay. We'll go on the global map.
There's a truck outside I delivered there.
The answer is
Thank you, Micah.
Vietnam, pre-Vietnam area. That F-4 Phantom was the last aircraft that was effectively used by
right.
the Air
Yeah, you're
Force,
right. Yep.
the Navy, and the Marine Corps.
Yep.
Every other time they've tried to do something joint, it never works. The F-111 and the F-14 were supposed to be the same aircraft.
Right.
And they based their bones are the same, but it just didn't work.
Was this the one I needed? Where's the one that I was going to do? Drilling wig disassembly. That's the one. Okay, deliver to the port. That's there. And we're getting it from Mountain River. Okay. At least that's where it seems like we're getting it. True, they have VTOL versions of the F-35.
But at what cost can you get the VTOL? I mean, okay,
they're expensive.
Great. You can vertically take off on a ship. Not the cost of to buy it. The operational cost, the range that you give up.
Right, because you have to carry all that mechanism inside of it and stuff.
That, and it burns a tremendous amount of fuel to vertically take off, so you got to immediately tank after you take off.
Yeah. So it's not a good air to air either, huh? Interesting. It's funny. I used to know a lot about fighter jets and stuff. I don't know as much as I used to. I haven't kept up with like the F-35. I do know it makes a terrible RC airplane. It's really, really hard to fly. In fact, I had one that was fun to fly, but it was really touchy, and I ended up running it into a road sign.
You're not a computer.
Correct. Yeah, and it had a gyro in it, but it didn't really help.
But
well, it's loaded. Okay.
All of those modern fighters,
the need for speed.
They can't fly without the computer.
True.
The pilot can't fly them.
True. The RC plane was flyable. I flew it 2 or 3 times. Somebody gave it to me. One of my friends gave it to me. And he's like, I'm going to throw it away. Do you want it? And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Now you know why.
It was only like a $60 airplane. Yeah, it was not expensive.
Yeah.
It was from Banana Hobby. But it was really difficult to control. And I did end up, it went up, and I thought it was airborne fully. Like, I'm like, oh, this is going now. And it flipped upside down and like stalled and flipped. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And it came back around, and I was getting back in control of it, but not enough. And it whizzed past me, and I turned around, and it happened to be the only road sign anywhere for miles. And it hit the road sign, and it hit it so hard that the engine actually ejected the blades out the front of the aircraft. And the motor, like, it just... The plane was still flyable after that. I put some tape on it, but I couldn't find a replacement motor for it. Because the blades obviously broke, so I had to replace the motor housing, and nobody sold the parts for it. So, was it pointed down?
Well, it was made like the new cars are. Once you get in a wreck, they're just totaled. You get a new one.
Right. Yeah, they're just cheaply made. The more expensive RC planes, you can get the parts online for a year or two, a couple of years. I've got some older airplanes now. If I crashed them, I would not be able to fly them again. Which would be sad, because I love all my airplanes. But I don't crash very often. So, I've only had 1 or 2 big crashes. That was one of them. The other one, that was back... Huh?
That's what this game's for.
Right. The other one was my... that was the one, Mark got me a Piper Arrow, or Piper Archer. Really nice scale airplane. And that was when my radio started going bad and it was flipping channels. So it would reverse, left became right and right became left. I took off and pressed the sticks to the left and the airplane flew to the right and went into the woods, and that was it. And I was like, I think the radio just glitched, but I'm not sure. Like, maybe I did make a mistake. It was early on in my flying career, and I still wasn't positive that I didn't do it. But then about a week later, I had the same thing happen on one of my small airplanes. It reversed the channel. And I'm like, nope, there you go. It just did it. And I was able to recover the airplane because then I was ready for it. And at that point, I was able to it was a real small plane, so I just cut the throttle and let it coast back down, and it was fine. But when I went over to it and I pressed left, the ailerons went down instead of up on the left side. I'm like, oh, yep, it's reversed. So, the RC stuff usually, if you get decent stuff, it usually works well. Once again, the failures are rare. The downside is if you wreck, it is expensive. I mean, there is no cheap airplane crash. So even with the RC stuff, if you wreck it good, you're probably going to be replacing a lot of parts or just getting a new airplane. So I hope this is a high hitch. I forgot to check that. Otherwise, we're taking a ride for no reason. But no, they're fun, Red Alpha. RC trucks are fun too. I used to. It's too expensive. I prefer the flying and driving toys for outside stuff. And I don't really have... I've had so many kids that RC or model railroads become impractical because somebody always goes in there and breaks something. And so I don't have anywhere... I've never had anywhere where I can just... Until now, we're in my office. I finally have a room in my house that's mine. That nobody goes in but me. Occasionally I bring a puppy in. The puppy's in with me right now. But occasionally a dog will come in with me, but they just lay at my feet and that's it. Nobody else comes in my office. My kids don't come in here. Nobody comes in here. It's the first room I've had where I actually have an electric guitar sitting out. It's not in a case. So, but yes, I love model railroads. I grew up reading Railroad Modeler and Model Railroad Magazine, both. Good job, guys.
The next mission.
I didn't even know you were there, Micah.
I got no snow tires for this hill. Yeah, no, I'm pretty good at painting and stuff, which I like, but my only problem with model railroading is the costs have gone up. I remember as a kid or even a young adult, like having my two kids, and you could get Athern or however you say it, diesel engines for about $45 to $75. You had to paint the railings yourself and put there was some assembly, but they're really nice models. In fact, I still have a couple of them here in my office on top of my computer desk. But the Athern stuff was really cool and affordable. And then Lifelike had their Proto series, and those were about $100 to $120. But nowadays, for anything nice, you're looking at $200 to $250, and that's because they all have the DCC system in them, which I don't really like. DCC it's remote control, but it doesn't work really well. It's not like a good remote control system. So yeah, around $1,000 that sounds about right for some of the bigger stuff. Hi, Patchwork. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to get this. We'll get this mission done, guys. And then we'll call it. But yeah, I grew up reading Model Railroader magazine, and I loved it. Probably why I like the train sim games so much, especially this. I wish there were more games like Railroader out there. So far, I feel personally like it's the best train simulator I've played. They did a really good job of keeping you interested, like making you work for stuff. And like it builds up and up and up, and the thing grows, and it's really well done.
Hey Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
can you activate under GR Enterprise Town Supplies?
Sure thing. Look at this. These guys are flying through these missions.
I thought we were done.
Oh, he can start another one. I mean, I gotta bring this trailer all the way back.
Oh,
I just realized I don't have chains.
I left the game. I thought we were leaving. We were done.
Oh, Mike is like, I'm playing Star Citizen. Fine, be that way.
Well, I'll come back in if we got that. We're gonna need some time.
I think we'd probably be another 15 or 20 minutes. Oh, well, hello, and have a good night. I know I feel like it's past my bedtime too, though it's not. That's what I'm saying too, Red Alpha. Like just having the room. Right now, I would almost consider doing it like I have the right hitch, like an N scale or Z scale. Z is a little small, but N scale you could fit a lot in a small space. In fact, one time I even built the board for an N-scale train, but I just never finished it. And eventually it ended up getting thrown out. Hundreds of dollars of track.
I always used to read the magazines and want to build a model railroad, and for me it always broke down. You need three things. You need space, you need money, and you need time.
Yep.
And I was never in a position where I had all three of those things
at the same time.
At the same time.
Right. Yep.
So.
Should I go this way?
Where do you have to take it to?
And back to White Valley. Right? Oh wait, no, it's
I would go left.
Pedro Bay. Where did I come from?
White Valley is
left.
The map we just opened up.
Oh no, I thought it. Well, I guess it goes. It's saying that it can go to White Valley or Pedro Bay. Do I have the right mission selected?
You're looking at towns. No.
Oh.
Town supplies selected, which is the map when you just turned on for me. Sorry, I didn't remind you.
Okay. I need to go to Northport.
Which is the first map.
The first map. So I think if I almost need to go to the right. I feel like going to the right's easier. The left is really curvy. So we're going to go to the right. Yeah, that's how HO is my favorite scale for sure. And it has the most stuff available also. Were you doing snipey?
I think if I were to start one now, I would probably go ON3.
ON3. So it would be basically O scale engines on an N scale track?
On HO scale track.
Or HO scale, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's actually a good, nice narrow gauge scale.
They can use small equipment, tighter turns.
I'd probably go down one. I'd probably go down. I'd do HON3. So HO scale on N scale track.
Well, you could go ON8 ON18, which is an 18-inch gauge, narrow gauge, which is O scale on N scale track.
Oh, that's really skinny. My problem with O is it's just too expensive.
All of it's too expensive.
I know.
For me now.
I had a friend whose dad swore by S gauge. For those of you that remember, it's going way back. I think they still make a few things in S gauge, but S is between HO and O. Very nice gauge, actually. He had a real nice. I'm not sure what kind of steam locomotive it was. As a kid, I didn't pick that stuff up, but it was a pretty decent sized steam locomotive with a matching passenger train, and they would take it to the conventions and run it. He didn't have a layout at home. He just would run them at conventions. Watch me get damaged on these stupid signs. That it fit. It actually wasn't even that. Oh no, ice! Oh, come on, baby.
Truck tires in the snow on the edge. You'll be all right.
Okay. Good idea. I was a lost truck. Was a lost truck. So we're at the top of the hill where there's a fence and I can't get into the snow, but we're still doing it.
You'll be all right.
I'm doing good. Don't bottom out. Oh, doing. Shiitake mushrooms. I'll take it off. Take it to the limit. Take it to the limit. One more time. I'm going to run all these trees over. That would actually probably be a good idea, Jeremy. It's a little too late, but... Ooh, truck. I did it. And we took out a lot of new trees. Power through, that's right. No trees left behind. By the way, hi, it's Sugar Bullet. Love the name. Ooh! I peed my pants. Golly.
I think if you roll back a couple episodes, you might see me warning you about that.
Oh, did you say not to
Drifting
watch?
on that road.
Oh, that's
Wrong
that's
way.
in there for a reason like that.
That
I've
service
gone off.
hub up at the top.
That
Yeah.
corner
That
is made for that.
I was sailing along on Moonlight Bay. That's hilarious. Sugar Bullet. You can always tell I have too much sugar in my diet because all the mosquitoes go after me. Did you sail? Thankfully, I saved it. It was close. I almost threw the winch, but he stopped. I was like, I'm going to throw a winch. That was close.
Arthur, didn't you have a trailer? You used a trailer to fix one of the bridges.
Oh, I sold it. Too sweet for my own
that.
good. Sorry, JBS. Do you need it? I'm assuming.
I don't need it. I could have gotten a load, picked up the other load in the trailer and finished it in one trip, but
It's a great name. Okay. Oh, and we need to go all the way down.
Or yeah.
I'm going to say the roads to the left are probably easier than the roads to the right. And there's a fuel station that way, though we're doing okay on fuel. I almost died turning on my beacons.
You what?
I said I almost died turning on my beacons. I went into the menu and then the truck kept rolling. Oh no. It's my son Mark. I'm going to answer it. Hang on. Everybody say hi. Oh, they can't hear you. You're live on Twitch.
Oh, hey.
What's going on, buddy?
Well, I can't tell you what I was going to tell you.
Oh, crap. Oh. Can you text it to me?
No, just call me tomorrow.
Well, is it important?
No, not really. It's more fun.
Okay. Well, I'll try to call you after the stream. I won't be on much longer.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, love you, honey.
Love you. Have fun with everybody.
All right, bye. Sticking to the main road. Markiplier. My son Ryan loved Markiplier when he was a kid. He seemed like a nice guy. I kind of found him a little bit annoying. But he seemed like a very genuine person, and I like that about him. He's kind of like Tobuscus, like that same genre of mid-YouTubers. Now we're in the modern era of YouTubers where everything's so professional. That's where I'm struggling. I know I can't keep up with all these people that do like I watch the Star Citizen videos, and I'm just, it's so professional. You know, some guys not so much, but like I like it. I think it's called It's Ollie, I think is his name is. I haven't seen newer Markiplier. Most of the stuff I saw a long time ago. I'm not professional. I do some edit things. I just don't do the fast editing. If you want to be real successful, it seems like you have to keep your videos at like 10 minutes or less. So it was having a tripod, right? Nobody uses their all shaky cam now. I'm trying to get in here to get gas. You guys, I'm going to make it back daytime again. We're going to spend the night at the gas station. They have food and a little outhouse back there where we can sleep. Wrong button. Wrong button. Right button. There we go. Tell you what, another snow game. Speaking of unprofessional, I have a Nintendo Switch that I primarily play. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. I'm sorry. I step on you. That I primarily play while I poop. And I've been playing for the last year and a half through the new Zelda game. The Breath of was it? It's not Breath of the Wild. It's the second one. What do they call it?
Smell your poop.
Smell your poop. Breath of the Wind.
I tried to make that a game in my house. Nobody wanted to play.
Brown Wind. Tears of the Kingdom. No wonder they're crying.
That's our methane levels.
What is that smell? So I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom on the toilet, and right now I'm in the snowy part of the game where you're going up in the mountains and helping the bird people. And I'll tell you what, I really like it. Like it's almost always night in the game. I don't like playing in places where it's always night, but the game it has such a cozy feel to it. Yes, I do. Knock a moblin off the stink wagon, yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, primarily. I mean, I do bring it out and play too sometimes, but for the most part, that's what I do. Breath of the outhouse. Wait, no! Wait, no! Oh, why did I do that? I wasn't paying attention. I was just driving and talking. This could happen in real life, you know. Can I back up that far? I don't know. Hopefully we can go back that far. That was stupid. Why did I do that? So yeah, I actually do keep the charger and a case. I keep it in the case, and then the charger plugs into the case. Where are we going? We need to go to the left. Okay, that was dumb. Yes. Sometimes I read too. It depends on the mood I'm in, but that's why it's taken me a year and a half to get like a quarter of the way through the game. But I love it. It's a great game. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. Oh, come on, baby. I do that sometimes too. It depends on how long I'm going to be there. Usually that's my evening before I go to bed thing. But I love Breath of the... or Tears of the Kingdom. You catch up on the news. As you get older, it takes you longer.
It's just more game time.
More time for games. And numb legs when you stand up like, oh, that was there too long. Ooh. What? I'm so glad we don't live in an HOA. Oh. In and outs get Facebook. That's right, Cameo. I remember you talking about ordering the new windows. What are they mad about? You're getting new windows. Are they mad that like a truck's going to park out in front of your house or something? Petty? I hate HOAs. Right.
Yeah, I'd never move into a place like that.
I mean, sometimes though, if the house you really want is in one, but it's like, I don't...
Screw it.
That would make
Why
me
would
be
you-
like,
Why
no.
would you want to deal with that? Nosy neighbors all the time?
Yeah.
It's like, go mind your own business.
Get me out in the country. I'm ready to move further out. I just can't afford it.
Sounds like you need a bigger farm.
I need a farm. Yeah. We need to get it. We need to own a farm. Oh well, maybe someday. Hopefully, like I said, yeah, the hope still is that Moni's barn will take off and do a little better, and then things won't be such a struggle. But right now, it's not doing well. I mean, okay. I shouldn't say this for something that's only been going for 6 months. She is breaking even. That's something that a lot of companies don't do for years. So I mean, there is that, but we just have so many issues that we have to work through to hopefully get to the place where she's actually doing well, you know. So unfortunately, there's a lot of drama that goes along with it.
You should convert a couple of the stalls to
Like a bed and breakfast.
like apartments, and then you could
Just live there.
not live there, but no, Airbnb 'em.
Oh,
Get other people to live there.
sleep with the horses.
Look, people will do that.
Yeah, there's a whole group of people that do other things with around horses that you wouldn't believe. We had to kick one group of them out of our barn.
You lost money.
I know. But but my wife
No,
also
you
didn't have to
gotta-
pick
you
up the
gotta-
leftovers afterwards.
Oh, leftovers.
The wilds out there, southeast of you guys.
Yeah.
The like, I won't call it quite a safari park, but it's quite expensive to sleep inside the park.
Huh.
But you could do it. They have,
Oh yeah,
they
you're
have
talking about like
cabins,
yeah.
and then they have More like tent things.
Exactly.
That's not what I was intending there, Red Alpha, when I said that.
Right.
Or lovers of a different nature.
Oh, so do you have to change it then? Neighborhood fascists. That's hilarious, Avalon. No, my wife just loves her horse. Definitely, Jaywa. I can't comment much further. We're getting close. Okay, I got to cross. Oh, this goes right to it. I don't have to turn. I was thinking I was going to have to make a turn off this road, but I don't. It's straight on through to the other side.
You were just saying you didn't like them.
I don't.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't really like Danzig either, who was like a heavier version. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Avalon. I'm a root beer diva. And by the way, I forget who it was. Somebody here got the name right. It's like Specker or Spacker or something like that. It's the name of the root beer company, and it is out of Milwaukee. Spatcher? I don't know. I don't remember. But the name was correct, and that is what my kids get, and it is so good.
Oh no.
What's the matter, Mikey?
I think Expeditions is only single player only.
What?
I pre-purchased that stupid thing.
Oh, but you still have fun with it.
Well, not as much fun as watching you fly off a cliff and stuff like that. That's the whole point I play.
I mean, beer can't be too bad for horses. It is partly barley, right? They like that. It's a form of fermented wheat. Ta-da! Does everybody else have their missions done?
Nope.
Okay, I'll wait till you're done.
But I paid for a trailer to go
Oh yeah, we'll wait.
get this mission done on this trip, so
I am sure we have things that we could do.
it won't be that long.
Okay.
But don't start anything else.
Oh, horses can't get drunk? What?
Entertain the masses while I do the last couple miles.
Spotted
Co-op
cow.
mode
Huh.
will be released in Expeditions as a free update.
I know in
Months
Cleveland
after.
we... Oh, I'm sorry. Say again. Say it
It
again,
says
Micah.
there's going to be a co-op mode released as a free update a few months after the release of the game.
Oh, weird. So you'll have to play by yourself to start with. Oh, that kind of sucks. That sucks for the channel too, but that's an interesting choice.
Well, they said that they're leaving out co-op because they want to be able to make sure it's polished as possible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because honestly, if you guys remember when this first came out,
Yeah.
how bad it was, and like how many problems they had. All right, we need to find. There's trucks here. There's a dairy. Is this the dairy? Is the one that you pulled out, Micah?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do I do? Just sell it?
You do what you want with it. Use it, abuse it, whatever you want.
Interesting. Oh, I did not know that. Was that you, Javius?
That was me, and just well, you can end the stream whenever you want. I just want to go sell this trailer.
All right. I'll let you. Let me know when you sold the trailer. Hey, Demafly. You pulled an IROC. Which, speaking of which, where the heck has IROC been? He hasn't been around lately. Where is that boy? Oh, because they had all those problems with the servers, right? If I end the stream, I'm going to have to get Bandito to come upstairs with me. I was going to try to jump off the cliff, but that turned into this. I know, he hasn't been around for a while. That's why I'm saying, like, where is the boy? He's probably busy driving his Camaro around. Francis. I know.
That's quite the jump, Arthur. You took his abusing that truck to a new level.
I know. It's not even damaged at all.
It is a good truck. It just doesn't turn very well.
No, and it's slow as all get out. But yeah, it is actually a decent truck. It's a cool truck, too. And it does look like a moose.
I used it in this region for all the big loads. It never let me down.
Alright, I'm not going to keep it, though. We can always buy it back if we need it. Though I want to see this. What does it have? Like, did it get the Jat wheels? Let me see. Stock suspension. Okay, so those are... It did. So you can Jat wheel it. It's just got the 3. It doesn't have the other ones. Yeah, I hope he's okay, too. The dead axle truck. The axle rose.
Actually, that axle you can let down, and it does help you on ice.
Oh, does it?
The ice that you can break through in the Russian maps.
You guys hear my dogs upstairs? What are they doing?
I
Wife!
don't hear anything.
I am done and out.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, done and out. Truck storage, we'll sell that. $133,000. That's pretty sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we will see you guys next week on Snowrunner. That gave us a nice 2 episodes there for the week. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Have a good night, everybody on Twitch also. See you next time. Bye.
See you, everybody. Thanks.